Speaking of 98 pounds, I hear Ginny Sack's getting a 95-pound mold taken off her ass.
Hey, some guy's wife. Come on.
Whoa. We're back for another one.
Back for the Patreon, boys.
Damn, back to back, belly to belly.
Hey. Ass to ass.
Patreon, baby.
Ass to ass.
Ooh, I did a little bit of that last night.
Oh, that's what I like to hear.
Yeah.
How did it go? Was it
It was
your ass to her mouth or her ass to your mouth?
her ass to my mouth.
Well, wait, it was funny because the last thing we heard from Cody in Comics and Chronic universe is that he said he was meeting, or did you say it in the episode? I'm not sure if you told us you were meeting,
or maybe it was
you're meeting your
after the
girlfriend's
recording.
parents.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, that was the last thing you told us. And so now you're saying it went well, I'm assuming.
Yeah. The parents loved me, and I got to eat her ass about it.
Did you at her parents' house?
No, no. I did, if you remember. So this is where it left off. I took an edible for the podcast.
Yeah, previously on
then-
Comics and Chronic.
I took an edible, but it didn't really kick in until the end of the recording.
Yeah, I remember.
And
Right.
then I had to go to this cop's baby shower.
Oh, how was the cop brother? What was the brother like?
Dude, he said like 3 words to me. I think he just kind of clocked me and was like, another one of Haley's shitty ass boyfriends. You know what I mean?
Whatever. We knew he was a narc from the moment you said he was a cop. So
Yeah.
Yeah, he sucks. He sucks. I don't know if he sucks at all, but he's a cop,
no, he
so he
sucks,
has to.
dude. What are you talking
Yeah.
about?
All cops are stupid.
Yes.
But anyway, so I was a little high when I got there. Like enough time had passed that I felt relatively normal. I wasn't like anxious or anything, but I was still a little stoned.
Yeah.
So her family is a bunch of country folk, and they did a prayer before everyone started eating.
Oh, God.
Oh, shit.
And the best part is, though, they didn't turn the radio down for the prayer. So this woman is just like thanking God for the food and the new baby and everything like that. And the whole time, Guns N' Roses' Welcome to the Jungle is playing in the background. I was trying so hard not to geek out.
That's great.
Cody, how do you feel about Guns N' Roses' cover of Knocking on Heaven's Door?
I mean, it's better than the original. More fun than the original, that's for certain.
I don't know if I feel like better than the original.
Yeah, but more fun.
Yeah, maybe. This when I went to go see Big Boy and Trombone Shorty the other night, they had a singer. What was her name? Danielle Ponder.
Mm-hmm.
And she sang a cover of Creep by Radiohead. It was really fucking good.
Nice.
It was awesome. It was more like a soul type version of it. It was cool.
Yeah. How was the Trombone Shorty and Big Boy?
Dude, it was
What a combo.
It was awesome. Well, first it was like the opener was the woman Danielle Ponder. Then Big Boy and Sleepy Brown came out.
Nice.
Did all of their hits, and then Trombone Shorty came out, and then like halfway through his set, he brought Big Boy out, and they did a few songs, and you already know they did. Yeah, so that so
Fuck
that it was awesome. Honestly, it was a great show. Dude, Trombone Shorty, oh man, his whole band is just nasty.
They got what it takes.
Like each band member is just nasty with their respective instrument.
Yeah, I mean, there are a bunch of master musicians.
No, for real. You could tell that when watching them, especially his guitarist, his saxophone player, just master musicians.
Not only master musicians, but they always seem like they're having so much fun.
Yeah.
I've never seen them live where they're not partying in the sense that they're wasted, but partying in the sense that they're just getting down, having fun, playing off of each other.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I mean? They got incredible chemistry.
Hey, sounds like a few guys I know.
Yeah, no, it was awesome.
That's hilarious.
Nice. Yeah, that sounds like a great concert. So, what does Big Boy do? Does he do Outkast songs?
Yeah, he does Outkast songs. He just doesn't do like Andre's lyrics. He'll just do
Medleys of Outkast songs, kind of, right?
Yeah, so he'll do his lyrics in the Outkast songs, and then they'll go to the next one. And it was pretty sweet.
So it's an entire speaker box concert.
Exactly. He does his own solo shit as well, like Crypto Night and whatnot.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, it was awesome. It was fucking lit, like straight up lit.
So how many peshies do you give the concert?
Easy 6, easy money 6.
Nice.
Well earned 6. And they also played Prince's "Let's Go Crazy." Trombone Shorty did. It was awesome.
Ooh.
Nice.
Oh, that sounds like. Oh yeah,
That was because his guitarist like shredded on that one.
nice.
Nice.
And then Trombone did that thing where he fucking holds a note for like 10 minutes, no bullshit.
Yeah.
Oh my god, crazy!
Yeah. Crazy.
Great set of lungs.
Great set of lungs.
Not on this man.
Yeah, you know who else has a great set of lungs? That was a bad one.
Ralph Cifaretto.
Yeah, I was gonna say Ginny Sack maybe.
Dude, what a crazy episode.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like this episode a lot.
The weight.
Tension's high. Yeah. You picked this one. This is the
Yep.
Patreon episode,
Right.
by the way.
Jabronis, Patreon exclusive.
You guys wanna drop the intro?
Dude, I'm about to drop it like it's hot.
Hey.
Oh.
Well, you already know this is Sopranos September. This is our Patreon episode. Welcome back. I'm Jacob H. As always, with me is Cody Cannon, Anthony Nacho. Today we are covering The Wait, Season 4, Episode 4.
Lots of force.
Lots of 4s.
Yeah, great episode. 4 is also my favorite number.
Is it really? Why?
Oh, really?
Because that was my number when I played water polo in high school, and it just kind of stuck with me.
This episode is the 43rd episode out of all 86 episodes. It officially marks the halfway point of The Sopranos.
Nice.
Dude, I was literally just going to say that.
Oh.
Your Sopranos mentat.
Dude,
is
come on. Dude. You got to get above my mentat status.
I'm sorry.
I've only been programmed for one thing, and that's for Sopranos knowledge.
I do want to say that I know the title of this episode, The Wait, is in reference to like the big elephant in the room.
Hey, yo.
You know, hey, yo.
Have some respect.
No, but what a missed opportunity to use the song The Wait by the band.
Yeah.
Huh.
Okay, so 2 episodes after this. So by the way, the next and final episode of Sopranos September is Pio Mai, which is the next episode after this.
Yeah.
The episode after that
Yeah.
is Everybody Hurts, which we did for Sopranos Summer, and it's also an episode named after a song that
But they
doesn't
don't
use the
it.
song.
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
Mind-boggling. No, it really is, because I agree with you, Cody. Like, The Wait would have been perfect in this episode. Whatchamacallit, the line in The Wait, he says, take a load off Fanny.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, that's kind of the joke that they're saying about.
Take a load off Ginny.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
It's it's like, it's obvious that it's just like that, but like, why not use the song? Fuck.
Yeah, I wonder why they
David
did.
Chase, you bastard.
But maybe, I don't know. I feel like David Chase doesn't like to spoon feed us everything, you know?
No. But there's other episodes where they use
Song titles?
like spot on songs. You know what I mean? It's just not like, even in the last episode we talked about when Gloria is walking onto the Stugats, they're playing a song, Gloria.
Are they?
Like, literally, you just
Yeah.
hear Gloria. Not that Gloria.
By
That's
ABBA?
just the no, it's not by ABBA, but I know what song you're talking about.
Oh,
But there's a
okay.
song called Gloria that they're playing while she's walking, and it's just like, because you guys don't like it, but I watch things with subtitles, and it tells you like
Oh, okay.
What
what's
song
happening.
is playing?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That helps.
Sometimes I wouldn't catch that, honestly, if I didn't have stuff like the subtitles.
The subs.
The subs.
The subs. That's what we call them, the subs.
Well, I guess we'll give this episode a little brief synopsis.
Break it down.
Yeah.
Zeez.
So basically, Tony's crew is having a little birthday party for one of their captains. Is it Raymond?
Birthday party.
And or they're having like a dinner party. They're all eating dinner. And they're
That's the episode before.
so the episode before is when they tell the joke.
Yes.
Yeah.
This
okay.
is
Well,
the aftermath.
So in a way, that kind of helps.
in this episode, it also doesn't show who snitched to Johnny.
Right, we know.
Well, we know. Yeah. Okay. So then that'll help. So the episode before. Episode before, Tony's crew is having a dinner party. They're all smoking, eating, drinking, joking around. And Ralph Cifaretto tells a joke about Johnny Sack's wife. Johnny Sack is an underboss in New York. About his wife, Ginny Sack.
Yeah, he's like basically next in line of the head of one of the 5 families.
Exactly. And his wife, Ginny Sack, is a pretty heavy-set woman. And Ralph Cifaretto tells a joke where it says, Ginny has to have a 98-pound mole removed from her ass. And all of Tony's crew starts laughing. And
including Tony, by the way.
Yeah,
He's
you're right,
laughing
exactly.
at it, yeah.
Because then in this episode, Tony says, he knows better than to make a joke like that around me. And it's like, you're so full of shit.
It's deplorable, he says.
Yeah. He's like, well, I didn't hear it. He completely lies. And so then that gets around because Paulie Germani, which is Paulie Gualtieri's nephew, goes to jail while Paulie's in jail and tells him about this joke. And Paulie tells Johnny over the phone about the joke that was made.
Yeah.
Yep. Tony doesn't know this. No one knows this.
Tony doesn't know. Yeah, this season, Paulie's kind of being a little shit and kind of playing like both sides of the fence with the New York.
Yeah, he's trying to like get in good with the New York. It almost seems like he's trying to like edge Tony out and step up to lead the family.
Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, I don't even know about lead, but he's definitely trying to get in favor with the New York family because I think he realizes they're bigger, they're more powerful. But
one of the best things about Paulie is that he's the last dude standing at the end of Sopranos.
Oh yeah. Well, him and Patsy Parisi.
Oh yeah, Patsy's still around by the end.
Patsy,
right.
we see literally running away after Silvio gets shot in the car outside the strip club.
Yeah.
Right, but I guess what I mean to say is like he's the one outside Satrielli's, still taking in the sun, and he could enjoy his life. Yeah.
Yeah, no, you're right. Paulie, I mean, dude, he's a survivor.
Yeah.
He is.
But yeah, so basically that joke gets back around to Johnny, and it now causes this huge riff where Johnny Sack wants to kill Ralph Cifaretto. He even asks Carmine Sr. for permission to do it, of which Carmine says no.
Yeah.
And then Tony even says, like, yo, I'll let you kill Ralph if you tell me.
Who told me.
And Johnny Sack says no.
I love the conversation between Carmine and Tony on the phone when he wakes up Tony.
Yeah.
What?
They like say nothing, but they say everything.
Exactly. It's a real like mafia conversation.
Yes.
What? Refresh my memory.
He basically like, without saying it, he's like telling Tony that he can kill Johnny if he wants to, and he'll let him kill Johnny Sack.
Yeah, and like
okay, I had that conversation.
The key phrase I remember from Carmine is like he's like I didn't say nothing.
Yeah, he's like I didn't say nothing. He's like, all right, we'll talk.
Yeah.
And it's also like there's a thing in the Italian language where they use a lot of like double, triple negatives. I didn't say nothing. Like it's saying you said something.
I didn't say nothing. Yeah.
So you said something. But like it's true though that he says that even if I'm making a joke about it, like he's telling Tony that he didn't sanction the hit for Johnny Sack to get Ralph, but that Johnny Sack is probably going to do it anyway, and that he should take care of this. Or Tony's like, well, someone should take care of this. And he's like, hey, I didn't say nothing.
He's like, I agree.
Right. So he's giving Tony permission to take out Johnny to stop all of this.
Yeah, exactly.
And then they go to those weird old men that Junior sent them to.
Dude, that
was crazy.
That scene, like, me and my brother, we love that scene in particular because it's so weird and it's creepy. And you even see Silvio and Christopher are like genuinely creeped out by these guys.
They are, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Like weird old
daughter.
Hitman. Yeah.
It felt like a Texas Chainsaw type vibe, like, going to
almost
like
very
inbred,
much so.
like inbred type Italian hitmen people.
Yeah. I want to see more of them, but I don't think we get more of them.
No, we don't. But we do hear that story of how they like. Junior tells the story of how they became so like fearsome and
yes,
Lou DiMaggio.
Lou DiMaggio, yeah, and he gets the DiMaggio name because he bashed people's heads in with a
baseball bat. Yeah.
Oh, it's crazy.
Yeah, and he's like, whatever you do, don't mention drugs. And even when they get there, The old
Yeah,
guys
he's
are
like,
like,
"Are you a drug
are you
dealer?"
selling drugs? And Christopher and Silver's like, no.
Yeah.
They're
And
just like,
Christopher is scared of that one dude who's like questioning him every time.
well, he's the dude who at the end goes, and
Yeah.
Christopher's like,
Yeah.
just gets
That
creeped
dude
out.
seems
Yeah.
like he is on drugs or like on meth or something. You know, he seems
or
kind
just
of
like not all there.
right. Yeah,
Yeah, I think if anything, they're just like a bunch of weird fucking just weirdos.
Yeah, but I love how Silvio
Yeah.
handles the exit because he's just like, "Oh, we got to go. We got a long drive home."
Yeah.
You know, he's just already backing out and walking away.
No,
Like,
they're creeped out. I love it.
Yeah.
And the best part is one of the old men is like, one time we caught this guy coming home from work, tied him to the track and sawed his head off. If you want, we can do something like that for this. And Silvio's like, I don't know that we need to be that overstated. Like,
yeah.
That was a great Silvio impression.
Yeah. Even the other guy impression, well done.
Thank you.
Yeah.
I know Sopranos like the back of my hand.
Dude, this is a great episode. Why did you pick this one, Jake?
Yeah.
Because this one has like a lot of heart. It also like even though she's such a, I wouldn't even say secondary character, she's just like a, I don't know, whatever character. Like you feel for Ginny Sack, you also kind of feel for Johnny Sack.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
for
Like-
sure. Johnny Sack is a likable character. You know, you don't always.
He's one of my favorite of like, because you at times Johnny Sack's one of those characters that like during some seasons he's kind of on Tony's side and in others they're enemies.
Right.
So like he's like he's like a villain almost. There's definitely always like a tension.
More
You
like
know
a
what I mean?
rival to Tony, I would say, more than
Yeah.
anything. Because they're friends, you know? Like, they always have those meetings, even up until the very end where Tony runs away
Yeah.
while the
Yeah.
feds get Johnny.
Yeah.
And then we know what happens to Johnny. You know, he gets cancer, he's in jail.
Yeah.
But I wanted to ask, well, I guess Jake specifically. So, Johnny, like in this episode, we see how much he loves Ginny Sack.
Exactly.
He loves her.
And he also doesn't have a Gumar.
Okay, so exactly. So this is what I wanted to confirm from you, the Sopranos mentat. Is Johnny Sack the most faithful husband on the Sopranos?
And Bobby Bacalao.
And Bobby, right? Yeah, you're right.
They do mention
Okay.
when Bobby's wife dies that he also doesn't have a Gumar.
Right.
Yeah.
You're right. I forgot that. I mean, yeah, it's almost like so obvious, but I wasn't sure about Johnny. But like that makes me like him even more because
Yeah.
throughout all of this, like it's real. It's his anger about the joke is real. Like
Oh, yeah,
he
no.
wants
Yeah.
Ralph dead because he's so legitimately mad about it because he loves his wife. He knows she's trying so hard. But then that all changes at the like towards the end of the episode because he finds out. Wait a minute, like she's actually not trying as hard. Like he still loves
she
her.
has a box. Yeah, he still loves her.
That scene is actually kind of like really sad. Like I feel
It is
for
sad.
Ginny, like straight up.
Absolutely, yeah.
I feel for both of them.
Yeah, exactly. And then even Johnny, he's like, "Did I ever ask you to do these crazy diets,
Yeah.
these dealers?" He's like, "I've always loved you the way you are." And there's a
Yeah.
really beautiful scene in this episode when he's telling Tony, he's like, "To me, she's beautiful, Rubesque."
Yeah, Rubenesque. he says,
Rubenesque, yeah. It's
No,
like-
you know he's not bullshitting. You know it's genuine love,
Yeah.
and I don't know. That's husband goals, like for real. Like Johnny's
Johnny Sack, his husband.
just gonna post a picture of Johnny Sack hashtag husband, like circa like 2012 Instagram, like just like very basic, like
I think that'd be a great T-shirt, a picture of Johnny Sack and it saying "husband goals."
Dude, I wanna make one of those TikTok edits. You know what I'm talking about?
yes. Johnny Sack core is what you would have.
Yeah, exactly. Johnny Sack core.
Like somber music in the background, and it's just like quick
Yeah.
edits of his like
Yeah, there's just like
lines.
yeah, exactly. His loving lines to Ginny.
Fuck, Cody, I might try to make that.
Oh,
Hilarious.
No, because it's another example of Sopranos just having like really great characters, even if they're not the main characters, and like it makes Johnny seem so real.
Yeah.
He's not just like some guy that's like, oh, like you could understand why he wants Ralph dead.
and he
Even
doesn't
without-
want it. It's not like like for a lot of people, you would see that kind of interaction, and it would be an ego based thing,
Right.
And for this, it's a protective thing.
Yeah, no, it's an honor. Like he feels like he
Yeah.
just honored his wife.
And he goes back to like the old ways. Like not that it's the old ways, but he's like, you know, back in the day, this is how you guys would handle it.
He even says in that meeting with Junior when they're on the phone, he's like, "If this was back in the day, would I even have to ask?" And Junior says he's got a point.
Right.
Like it is the old school. Like if you dishonored someone's wife, like it would be more than acceptable for you to kill them.
Yeah.
Like if Ralphie said that to fuck about Carmela, he wouldn't be alive.
Tony would kill him easily. Pete.
Yeah, in that moment, he would have killed him in that room in front of everybody,
Exactly.
probably.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, they're.
Oh, for sure.
Well, it's funny you say
Although,
that.
like, while all of this is happening, this is truly the start of what's his name and Carmela's affair.
Oh,
like
Furio and
emotional
Carmela.
Furio
Well,
and
it's
Carmela's.
an affair without ever even touching each other or saying anything.
No, it's just an emotional affair.
Yeah, it's an emotional
Yeah,
affair,
for sure.
which I always liked.
Well, they danced together in this episode. That's a great moment.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Is
right.
like it's interesting we're having all of these talks about like wives and respecting wives when this is truly the start of where Carmela starts to get a little unfaithful.
Damn, I didn't even think about that.
Well, she goes to visit Furio at his house.
Uses
Yeah.
it
You
You
as
can
a-
tell she's
yeah.
really, she's into Furio when they're
She's-
talking in his
she's
backyard.
thirsting over Fury.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like if AJ wasn't there, like who knows what would have happened.
But she intentionally brings AJ there so as not to allow herself
Yeah.
to like go full on cheating.
True.
And then there's in the scene while they're dancing, how it keeps cutting to Tony and Silvio having conversation, but it just says like indistinct chattering.
Yeah,
you know
yeah.
what I mean?
Yeah.
Like it's just like,
They're not even paying attention to what Furio's doing.
They're not paying attention. Yeah.
yeah.
Because he tries dancing with Silvio's wife first
And Meadow.
and Meadow. And then Meadow's like, oh, I can't dance. She doesn't even want to dance, Silvio's wife. But Carmela, yeah, it's a wholesome moment too. Like even though, yeah, she is being unfaithful, it's like it's a win for Carmela that you want to see.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
root for
I mean-
Carmela and Furio.
Being unfaithful, Tony is like unfaithful.
Yeah,
as
right.
fuck.
Unfaithful is a strong word for what's happening in the moment.
I mean,
Yeah.
Carmela has afforded her at least a dance. Like
Yeah. Oh,
Tony's
yeah.
been banging other women since day one, you know?
Day one. And then like at the episode ends with her realizing how she feels about Furio while getting fucked by Tony.
Yeah,
'Cause
doesn't
that song, Meadow's
music,
listening to that-
song
yeah,
plays.
yeah.
Well, then she says, "Turn it off," and turn it off. But then, like in her head, it keeps playing.
Yep.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Such a great episode.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, it's another classic layered episode.
Yeah.
Carmela and Furio, the original Pam and Jim.
Oh, I hate that because I hate The Office.
Okay, so here's
not
my
accurate.
question. In that scene where Melfi's psychiatrist sees Tony
I
and
love
like
that.
Oh, yeah. Peter
and then how he
Bogdanovich.
Yeah.
and then he exaggerates it in the meeting with Melfi. But do you think there's a moment where he was like, I should just run this man over in the garage?
He
Do
didn't
you
know
think-
it was Tony.
He didn't
though.
know it was Tony.
Oh.
It's just a weird coincidence that they
Yeah.
just put in the show.
Exactly. Which I always find it a little weird about that. So you're right. He doesn't know it's Tony because when he tells Melfi that story, he was like, I don't know, there was some big Bluto guy in the garage. And
Yeah,
he
it's like an
probably would've-
offhand comment.
Yeah. But earlier in like throughout the other in the earlier seasons, he knows who Tony Soprano is. So how does he not know on sight who Tony Soprano is?
True. And it feels like he wants to meet him. Am I making that up? Like it felt like
When Melfi finally slips up, I don't know if it's like season 2 or 1 or whatever, on who her patient is, he goes, oh, I always thought it was that other guy. I didn't know it was Tony Soprano. So it's like people know who he is. I'm just surprised that he doesn't know who he is on sight.
true. Well, it's in a parking
But
lot.
also,
It's kind of dark.
Yeah,
Yeah,
also only seeing somebody in person versus like on TV and in the paper is a different experience.
That's true.
Yeah.
That's
And
true.
where's Tony coming from? Why is he in that parking lot?
He was in college
He's visiting Meadow because
Oh, yeah.
because his daughter also goes to Columbia.
Right.
Yeah.
She's the lesbian who like helps Meadow get into the law.
Right. I didn't realize that. Okay.
Yeah.
She's giving that speech right before. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
That's why they're walking together. Oh,
That's
yeah.
why they're
what,
walking,
duh.
yeah.
Okay. That makes sense.
Yeah.
Dude, you know what's cool in this episode too is like the whole time, like a hitman has also been hired to take out Ralph in Miami.
Yeah.
Oh, that scene was nuts.
Dude, the scene in the elevator, I love that scene.
Yeah.
See, and it was an Asian guy too, and it goes back to but no, it goes back to the Sopranos, like because they have conversations like this, like let's not hire a white guy or an Italian dude specifically, so there's no hint of that it might even be us.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? If an Asian dude kills Ralph in an elevator, you're not gonna think of the mafia immediately.
Yeah. No, you're right.
Yeah.
Because they're always trying to like not have it come back to who it actually is. That's why
Right.
they hire like black guys or whoever.
And there's moments in the show where that happens and they have the conversation. It's always racist, but that's what's happening in these scenarios.
Exactly.
No, and the way, dude, the way Ralph is like, the guy was staring at Ralph.
Dude, they're
and-
both staring at each other like that. That dude like
Yeah.
clearly like wants to kill him just because he's already there. And Ralph doesn't really back down from anything, so he's also staring at. I love when he gets out of the elevator. He's like, "What the fuck's your problem?"
Yeah.
And then you just keep staring at him until the elevator door closes.
Yeah.
And we love Ralph as a character, but you want to see him dead. Like he's such a piece of shit.
Yeah, I remember the first time I watched the show, I was like, "Fuck yeah, he's about to get it."
Yeah.
And then,
Yeah,
then he walks
He's that close.
I know, it's so crazy.
that close, so close.
But then, as we know, I think that's in the next episode we're going to cover.
Pie oh my.
So, pie oh my.
Yeah, this episode, this is one of those cases where like Sopranos is just so well written. Like even episodes that like it just like built every little detail like adds to the bigger story. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
It's just so good. Like there's like in this, there's just like a lot of arguing and people, you know what I mean? And then, but like not a ton happens.
Yeah.
But
I get what you're
it's
saying.
it's like important. It's like it adds layers to the characters. It like doesn't, it's not like the episodes that we're talking about when we talk about shows like House of the Dragon or The Boys that have these like just like filler episodes where you're just like, what the fuck? You know what I mean? Like everything is important.
Well, even going to what is it? There's a scene. Okay, so there's a bunch of things that happens when Ralph comes back from Miami the first time.
I know what you're talking
Like,
about. Yeah.
He first of all, he says he tells Eugene, our boy Eugene is here, and Vito's there.
Yeah.
And he's telling them like, oh man, Janet Soprano, she's a freak. Like,
Oh, yeah.
you believe she wanted to put a dildo in my ass? Like she was into that. But we know if we haven't talked about it here, but in another episode, that's what Ralph wants. He
Yeah.
asked for it.
Yeah. He's into
Yeah.
like really like kinky BDSM shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So here he's like kind of trying to save his ass just in case like
He goes, you know what that crazy twat was into? He's like, what? And he's like, she wanted to stick a dildo up my ass and pretend like she was pimping me out. And they're like, what the fuck? But like, we know it's actually him that wants that shit.
right.
yeah.
And I think it adds another layer that Vito is there
Yeah, that's true.
because Vito has a secret. I don't know if that like is how early on is that established that Vito's gay.
Season 5.
So like at this point, it's not even hinted at or like part of any story, right?
No.
No.
Got
It's
it.
only in season 5 when Meadows' boyfriend catches him giving a blowjob to another guy.
Right.
Yeah.
Oh, we should do that on the next round.
should.
That's
Or
next
he
round.
wasn't even giving it, was he? He was getting
No,
it.
he was
No, he was giving it.
Vito was giving it.
Okay. Okay.
That's like part of like the conversation afterwards.
Yeah, in season 6, they're like giving, not getting.
Yeah, like if he was getting it, it's kind of implied they would give him a little
Yeah,
bit
they might be
more
like, all
leeway. Cody's doing this.
I know, what was
Oh, well, this episode has we've talked about a lot of secrets, you know. Vito has a secret.
Oh.
Ginny has a secret.
Oh, who else has
I
a
think it's-
secret?
I think it's our time for sweet baby Anthony.
Yes.
Oh, sweet baby Anthony.
Oh, by the way, you know Ginny Sack, that actress is actually wearing like a fat suit. She's not that big in real life. That
Really?
she's just Whoa,
I didn't know that.
Yep.
Nice.
A fun little fact. Also, yeah, before I'm not deflecting the secret, even though I don't really have one. But in that same scene, Ralph has a bag of oranges.
Yeah.
And in The Godfather, whenever you see oranges, I think it means someone's gonna die.
Yeah.
And doesn't Ralph die the next episode?
I think so. He gets killed.
In Pie Oh My, right?
Yeah.
So that's got to be deliberate. Just because Cody was just talking about how everything is so important in Sopranos.
Yeah.
That one scene is just kind of like, it could be a throwaway conversation. Just, you could think of it as just like a funny joke that he's just like, but like all those things are happening there. And then they have, by the way, they had that conversation about Ralph calls Johnny on the phone and
Tony's
Tony's
there, and he's like, don't
apologize. Yeah. And what does he do? He fucking apologizes.
And he's like, why are you apologizing? I thought you didn't say it. He's like, you know what, Ralph? You're a piece of shit. I should have had Tony chop your head off a year ago. And then he hangs up. And Tony's like, "What did I fucking tell you? No apologies."
It's actually hilarious.
Yeah, it's a great scene. It's a really funny scene because Tony was right.
Also, we didn't mention that fucking Johnny Sack beats the shit out of that one dude.
That one dude, yeah, for laughing.
Oh, in the
You don't know
beginning.
if he was laughing at the joke or not. He was just
He
laughing.
probably wasn't, there's no way.
Yeah.
It's just like the start of this whole thing. It's like the powder keg,
Yeah, he beats the
Yeah,
shit out of him,
it
and then he
just-
pisses on him.
Yeah. Gives the kid nerve damage and then whizzes on him.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then Johnny Sack's dude is like horrified watching this. Like, what the fuck? Why are you doing this?
Joey Peeps, yeah.
Joey Peeps. Yeah. Joey Peeps. He's like his Silvio, right?
A little less than. He's more like, he's like grooming Joey Peeps to like one day be somebody in the family.
Oh,
Almost
so
like,
Christopher.
yeah,
Because when
like
he
a
gets
Christopher
killed,
type.
yeah, like Christopher. Because when he gets killed in season 5, he's like really pissed off. And he tells
Yeah.
Tony, he's like, Ginny knew how much I like this kid.
Yeah.
Oh.
That's when Tony's
Damn.
crew pays for the headstone, and it says Peeps on the tombstone. And Tony's like, "What the fuck?" He's like, his family name is Pepperelli, and then Silvio's like, "The kid Jason, he's dyslexic." And Tony's like, "What the fuck does that have anything to do with it?"
Cody, are you all right? What happened?
Disaster struck.
Disaster struck. All right, Anthony, I think you're due for a secret.
I know.
You have no dark secrets. You've never done any bad things in your life.
Well, that's what I was telling Cody before. I was like, you got to coax one out of me because I was dreading this day. It's been a while since another dark secret.
Dreading this day.
Yeah, Anthony, you gotta share. You have to have something,
Because I feel like I was starting to dig into dark secrets that weren't really dark, but just kind of made me look kind of
they're little baby secrets.
Yeah.
Well, okay, what's an intrusive thought you've had recently?
An intrusive thought.
Yeah.
Come on, people are paying $4.99 for this.
I know. That's why. People are paying $4.99 for my intrusive thoughts.
Yeah.
I mean, hey, isn't that what
Yeah,
Twitter
dude. I mean, it could be that. You gotta have something dark in there.
Yeah, we know you, Anthony.
I don't know. Give me some inspiration.
Damn, I thought an intrusive thought was a good inspo.
I'm thinking.
Yeah, just get a little dark, Anthony.
Go to the dark side for once.
Yeah, have you ever wanted to have me or Jake whacked?
Oh,
No, never whacked per se.
but definitely slapped around a bit.
Yeah, I roughed up. You tried to like he's not going after Lou DiMaggio, but he's gonna he's definitely gonna send some boys over and be like, next time you're late. You know what I mean?
I like that's how they talk. Next time you're late. I mean, hey, that would be good to have. But no, I'm not sending those thugs over yet. I don't know, guys. I feel like I'm disappointing the commies and you.
On. Cody, do you have any dark secrets?
Any dark secrets? I mean, I've an endless well of dark secrets. But okay, what about okay, I've got a dark secret.
Ooh, okay.
That
All right.
smile on this.
Yeah, I know.
Okay, so one of the last times I like really seriously drank and drive,
Yeah. Which was when?
Christmas party 2018.
Okay.
Like I've done it since then, but I actively try not to, and for the most part, I've not been like blacked out and driven like I was at this Christmas party.
Yeah.
Okay, so it happened years ago, 2018 Christmas party. I was drinking and driving, and I've been telling a story that I've stuck to for years and not told anybody
Oh no.
otherwise.
Okay.
My story is that I blacked out and the front of my car was in a telephone pole like 2 blocks from my house.
Oh, uh-oh.
And I just backed up and drove home.
Yeah.
But in reality, the back of my car was in somebody else's car. And I backed up and drove home.
You hit and run?
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
Like you said, yeah. Oh, you dirty bastard.
That's one that I've never told anybody.
And you're sure that's legally okay to reveal right now for the patrons?
For now, because the only people who are going to know it are going to have to pay.
Yeah, but only temporarily.
Well, also, this is 2018, statutes of limitations. Which I don't know what those are. I'm just talking out of my ass completely.
So this isn't officially. Did you have a shirt that says anal, Cody?
No, it says mannequin pussy.
But wait, no, hold on. Come back down. Come back down.
Go down. It does look
come
like
back down a
anal.
little bit more. Yeah, no, a little bit more.
That
It looks like it says anal.
Anal.
No, it's mannequin pussy.
Oh, gotcha.
Damn. So wait, how did the person not
Figure it out?
Yeah. Was anyone in the
don't
car
know.
or did you just hit like a parked car?
Park car.
Oh, so there was nobody in it.
No.
You don't know that, though.
Oh, it was a parked car. Yeah, I don't know that.
Damn, that's crazy. That's a dark secret. That definitely makes
is
up
pretty
for
dark.
Anthony not having one.
Yeah.
Anthony, I expect.
Yeah,
I
you
expect
can't always
you to
go without revealing dark
You got to
secrets,
dig
Anthony.
deep.
I'm not trying to avoid it. I can't really think of
I
anything.
think one day you just need to sit down and go through your memory and write.
Go through
all
my
the
dark
darks.
database.
Yeah, yeah.
All right.
You need to get some. You need to get some bad boys on cue. You
right,
know what I mean? That one, because I'm risking criminal charges to cover your ass.
All right, next month, October.
Oh, October.
I'll
It's
have
gonna have to
one.
be a spooky dark secret.
Ooh.
Ooh,
All right. I'll try my best.
I can't believe it's October next month.
I know.
yeah, that's fucked up.
It's gonna be
That means Comic-Con, baby.
Chronic.
Ooh.
Oh, Comic Con
And Chronicon, yeah.
And Chronicon. Damn, dude, they never got back to me about LA Comic Con.
But when is it again? That's October as well, right?
Yeah,
It's like the week after
it's
hours.
the week after New York. Yeah,
Damn.
I'll email them again this week and be like, hey, any word? Because
Any word, bird?
I don't know why they're playing with us these days.
Yeah, that's fucked
LA
up.
Comic-Con. I thought we proved our worth.
Yeah, we're the guys.
We're
the guys.
We're the guys.
Wait, no,
Yeah.
Jake, it's actually before New York Comic-Con. It's October 4th.
Shit. Well,
Oh, so it's like next week. Well, you're
it's not next week.
What is it? The 8th now of September.
You're like, "Oh, it's next week. It's a wrap.
Cody has
That's
a
right.
broken internal clock, man.
I know. Trust me. We all know. That's why he's constantly late.
What do you mean?
What do you mean? What do we mean?
I know. I love that you say that and like you're semi-serious. Like you don't have this reputation for being late.
The words don't exist.
Have we reached the Nexus?
I think we have.
We may
I
have.
think we've hit Nexus City.
Nexus City.
Johnny Sacktown.
Oh, Johnny Sacramento. Hey.
Ooh.
Hey, yeah.
Appreciate losing my mind.
Okay. Well,
I think this is a bomb ass episode. I love the fact that it focuses on Ginny and Johnny Sack's relationship, which is such a random thing to do for this show. I'm giving it a 6.
Ooh.
Cody had to take a puff of the inhaler.
Yeah.
I wanted to have powerful lungs so I could say with my whole chest, this episode gets a 6.
Ooh.
Nice.
You know, coming into this episode, I don't think I was going to give it a 6.
Whoa, what?
But talking about it, it made me appreciate it a bit more. I think Johnny Sack and the love for his wife is what's fueling
The husband goals.
the husband goals of Johnny Sack is
Yeah.
fueling this. So I'm giving
Does
it a
that mean
6.
Anthony? Go
Wait,
ahead.
no, wait, what?
I was going to say, is Anthony the Johnny Sack of this episode?
For sure. Absolutely.
I'll
Yeah.
take it. I'll take it.
Yeah.
And guess what?
I'll take Anthony's soul for the
So who does that make me and Cody then in this episode? I think we're the old guys.
the weird
Yeah,
old
we're the weird old
guys.
hitmen.
Oh.
Satan, you're back.
You're back
You guys have been
again.
summoning me a lot on Sopranos September.
Well, that's because it's the greatest show ever made. Fuck Breaking Bad.
Yeah.
All
That's
right.
whack. Saying, I feel
We
like
don't know what Breaking Bad did to you, Cody, but all right.
saying I feel like that was your work that put Breaking Bad at number 1 for Rolling Stone.
Yeah.
Trust me, if it was my work, Big Bang Theory would have had the number 1 spot.
That truly would be evil, Satan.
Yeah.
Satan, what's your favorite Sopranos episode?
You asked me that last time.
Oh, did I? Shit.
We decided it was the one where Paulie talks about satanic black magic.
Oh, yeah. You're right.
Jake, you're losing it, man.
Oh, shit.
Dude, just don't forget, Satan. Jake did tell you to suck his dick.
Yeah.
I certainly did not forget.
Satan, now that you're in Anthony's body, can you reveal some of his dark secrets?
The ones that he didn't want to say earlier.
Yeah.
It's hard to say the dark deeds of Anthony Iannaccio because honestly, we'd be here all day.
Oh, well, we appreciate the help, Satan.
Anytime, Jake. But your soul is still mine. I still like Cody a little bit more, but there's always time. There's always time to, get me to hate Cody more than you and fix the balance. But for now,
Fix the balance.
that suck my dick comment is not going away from my memory. No way.
Shit. I'm sorry.
Don't apologize to me.
You tried to apologize. You tried to apologize to Satan. It's like Ralph trying to apologize to Johnny Sack. It's only going to make things worse.
Satan hung up as soon as you said that, Jake.
Oh, shit. Dear God.
We're going to need to take a trip to Rhode Island to get this set straight.
Beautiful Rhode Island.
Oh, God.
Well, you guys should also take a trip onto our Spotify page to give us a rating.
Yeah, rate us if you ain't us.
No, these are the hardcore commies. We don't even got to tell them that. If they haven't done it by now, then I don't know why they're giving us $5 a month. They don't. They want us to succeed in some ways, but not others.
But not others.
Yeah. Yeah. They're not willing to do the work, but they'll pay for us to succeed.
That's true stoner effort right there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Honestly, I'll accept that kind of support in my life. Here's money to go succeed. I don't care if you do or don't. But
Well, yeah, commies. Get ready. Enjoy this is going to be the end of our Sopranos September. Next is spooky season and our big 250 and Comics and Chronic. We'll be taking a break the week of New York Comic Con because we want to make that the best experience possible for ourselves and for you.
I mean, technically, we don't even have to take a week off. We have so many cool things in the chamber that we've already recorded, but listen, we're doing it. We're doing it for us. Can we do something for us for once, right?
Yeah. We never stop giving to you. Why don't we take a little bit? You know what I mean?
Exactly. All you guys do is take.
Yeah, exactly.
I like how we're saying this specifically to the people that give us $5.
I forgot. Thanks for supporting us on our Patreon. Go spread the word.
Yeah,
to your friends.
don't report me to the law.
Hi, you're listening to Comics and Chronic, and I'm Jake F.H.
I'm Cody Cannon.
And I'm Anthony Iannaccio.
And you can tune in every Thursday to hear new episodes of Comics and Chronic.
And make sure to follow us on Instagram and Twitter at Comics and Chronic. That's Comics, the letter N, Chronic.
We'll see you guys next week.
Woo!
Peace.